good when the stage drops. Believe me when I say she don't look good.
Yo, what it is, everybody? It's your boy Srotonn here, but you can call me Tone. All right, listen. We're gonna talk about my reaction to a beef that involves music and sports, and the NBA to be specific. And it's gonna involve three figures that I actually: Drake, DeMar DeRozan, and a little bit of Kendrick. We all know that Drake is kind of like a unofficial ambassador of the Toronto Raptors. Like, he's a big part of their culture. We saw him when Kawhi and them won. He was the front runner and everything. So it's not unnormal to see him at the games. So now we got DeMar DeRozan. If you don't know, you live under a rock. DeMar DeRozan is he played 9 years with the Raptors. Key player. I think he's like the all-time scorer for the team too. So he's a big part of the Toronto Raptors, bro, in their history. And as expected, one of the biggest Toronto stars and one of the biggest Toronto fans, Drake and DeRozan, they started to be cool. But he got traded, I think 2018 to the Spurs. And then I think now he played for the Kings. So, people don't really talk about him like that much in Toronto. And we all know something crazy that's happened is the Kendrick and Drake beef. He dropped the Not Like Us video and he had the pop-out show. And guess who was the person who was in that? DeMar DeRozan was in the video. DeMar DeRozan was on stage dancing vicariously to Not Like Us. So it's not like he was a small part in any of it. And you might be like, man, it's not even that serious, dog. He just wanted to support his homeboy from LA, from Compton. But, somebody like Drake, who was usually known for taking things real personal, he wasn't messing with. Because even DeMar DeRozan, afterwards, he was like, I think on the Breakfast Club, he was like, hey, they both cool. They my dogs, I ain't got no beef with it. So recently there was a Raptors and Kings game. And DeRozan ended up dropping 33 points, so it made it even funnier. But this was also a jersey hang up of Vince Carter. So it was a courtside interview with Drake, asking Drake about different things. And then Drake just out of nowhere was calling DeRozan a goof, saying if y'all hang a banner of his jersey, I'm gonna go up there and tear that down. Which everybody was like, damn.
Don't get me fired up tonight. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to Vince Carter, man. I don't think people understand that's our first retired number. Unfortunately, we're playing this goof tonight, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Speaking of national treasure.
Yes, if you ever put a DeRozan.
All right, listen, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Calling somebody a goof is ridiculous. What the fuck?
Tonight, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Speaking of national treasure.
Yes, if you ever put a DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and pull it down myself. That's the answer to your question. Is that what you're gonna ask?
No, I didn't mention that.
Well, DeRozan and Kyle.
Yeah, well, shout out to Kyle.
The statues are
Shout out to
next.
Kyle.
Well,
Yeah.
They are. Drake, thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Now, some people feel like, oh, but he was trolling. It was a joke. And it could be. We don't know Drake. I don't know Drake. And then they was on the court side from the angles that, it's all about perception, bro. From the angles that some of the videos was, it was like they was ready to fight him. It like they was trying to intimidate him, standing there kind of what I'm saying? It was interesting. You can see them, bro. They standing there like they ready, and I don't know how much y'all know about life, but if you beefing with somebody kind of in the club or at a party, you just kind of just standing there letting them know you there. So that's just what this gives off. Whether they meant it like that or not, I don't know. But perception is reality, y'all. Yeah, so you got Drake and you got I think his homeboy Chubbs. So DeMar DeRozan, he seems like a lighthearted person, or at least somebody who don't be trying to get into that rah-rah stuff. So he didn't really make a big deal out of it, but so this is what he had to say.
Drake in tonight's broadcast, DeMar in tonight's broadcast, Drake said, if you ever put up the DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and put it down myself. What's your reaction?
They messy as hell.
Well, he gonna have a long way to climb to take it down. So tell him good luck.
Thanks, everyone.
Right. So, he didn't make a big deal out of it, but of course, I'm not really supposed to. It is what it is. And then he put this bitch on Instagram.
sit your ass down.
Man, I got mind control over Debo. He be like, shut the up. I be quiet. But when he leave, I be talking again.
So, and some people can even say like, hey man, like, why does this even matter? And to be honest, it don't. It really doesn't. But it's just interesting, or in some people's eyes, they're like, dang, bro, like, you be trying to act like it didn't matter, or this the whole Kendrick thing never got to you. But obviously, if you're doing this stuff like this, it gets to you. So that was kind of just some people's the way they feel about certain things. Now, if he did take this opportunity to be like, oh yeah, man, I don't like DeRozan, so I'm finna show up and I'm finna try to intimidate him, I do think that's super cool. I'm much younger than Drake, but I'm at the age where, bro, if I don't like somebody, I don't have to show them that I don't like them. Sometimes you just gotta let it go. You didn't have to, if this was his intent though. If it wasn't, sure, you know, it is what it is. It seemed like this was intentional, but maybe it wasn't. And we're gonna look at, I think Chiggs kind of explaining a little bit more of like the Twitter side of, you know, because once again, what's a beef without people going to Twitter to talk about it?
On. X said it kind of goes without saying that if you were in the video dancing to a song calling Drake a pedophile, you nor him should want to be cool with each other later if you believe 100ths of what that song was saying.
And I do agree with that, because DeMar being in the pop-out show and in the video and then coming out and be like, I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm still cool with them. Because if some nigga do that shit to me, we're not cool no more. We're not. We're not, bro. So I get that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I disagree with Drake.
Act then goes on to say
feeling away.
Drake wrote down a long list of names of niggas who switched up once they thought he was done. Revenge Drake low-key the best. Summer 16 vibes. Now, even yesterday...
DJ Academics, please, brother. Get off your knees. And basically there was a video out where it looks like, that's what it looked like to me. Y'all can make your own decision. But Drake called DeMar a pussy. I'm like, God damn, bro. Let me know what y'all think. We'll run it back one more time. Nah, that's what it looked like he said to me. But does it matter? No, not really.
At the game, Jason Martin, also known as Problem, would reply laughing, but
shout out to Problem Music, by the way. I understand why he changed his name, but hey man, that Problem era, dog, top tier.
Then things start, and also known as Problem, would reply laughing, but then things start to escalate a little bit as Glasses Malone would say.
Yeah, so as you saw, they were like, oh, you know what I'm saying? We so scared because, you know, LA got Kendrick back. Toronto got Drake's back. So, you know, they ain't playing about it.
All that staring
Glasses
and ain't gonna move no furniture around.
So
he would
long.
continue. All that fake tough stuff on national TV is boof. You asked if we do fades. The answer is yes. Run yours and get that hate out your heart, Mark.
And that, what I don't like about this statement, and I get it 100%, is Drake obviously was not about to do nothing. He wasn't. But was it lame for him to do that? Yes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I guess you just got to take it with how you feel about things.
Will something like that be the official end of the rap war of 2024? Or should it not even escalate to something physical?
And like, bro, like, let's be honest. Drake and Kendrick fighting is never going to happen. Now, I could definitely see the people behind them fighting 100%. But like, come on. Drake and Kendrick fighting? Come on, dog. That ain't for to happen.
Put a 21 in the comments if you think this is too far, but put a 22 in the comment section if you think this is what's necessary for everyone to move forward.
Happen, though.
But the people would question Glasses Malone, saying Kendrick is 5'5" and under 200 pounds. What fade is he running? And I'm from LA. Most niggas out here can't even fight.
Size has nothing to do with winning a fight, y'all. And this is so stupid. Like, it has nothing to do with it. And people just make blanketed statements like this, and it just don't hit the way they think it does.
But also J3 will respond, that's police activity on live TV. The bag more important than trying to show off for the world. I just want y'all to know we playing for keeps, and we tripping about one of ours. This ain't about knowing nobody. This about playing with the land. Time for Kendrick to come out and fuck him over again. Since they can't control their pets, don't tell us how to control our savages. Obviously, this...
That is insane. But, like I said, I get it, though. I see both sides of it. I see why Drake was upset, but I don't think he's handling this well, bruh. You just because it's okay to be upset. I would be upset too, but you showing up to somebody's basically job, trying to intimidate them is crazy. And I understand people from LA, like, bro, y'all not finna get on our dog like this. Like, relax. Drake he's not handling this well, bro. And like, as somebody who likes everybody, in this situation, Drake is handling this shit bad as fuck. I don't know what's gonna happen next, but it's safe to say this is probably not the last we're gonna hear this shit. I just hope everybody just keep it in music and just keep it within the shit talking. I'll be for the shit talking. I'm with it. If you mean that shit, you stand on it, shit talk, but let's keep it there. I don't want nobody to get hurt, because if it was between Kendrick and Drake, okay, yeah, nothing gonna happen. But now it's becoming to be like homies. Like, it's like, all right, nah. But it is what it is, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Till next time, I'm out.